We're going to give all praises and glory to Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shaka Krakadash. Praise your holy name. You're so beautiful and worthy to be praised. We like to give double honors to them apostles and elders at Great Millstone, on down to them youngins that's preaching this word sincerely with no gimmicks. Captivity. Yeah. Jakes think he's free. He still, think he got big privileges, He don't understand that he's a prisoner with privileges, You're still a slave. Your mind ain't free. Since Jake still think he's free in America, soon they're gonna show you still a slave with a few privileges in Babylon the Great. A Sabamic female figure and also place of evil, the mother of prostitution and abomination of the earth. Mystery Babylon the Great. Because it's a mystery to the 2/3 of our people that they still ain't free. But soon they will show their horns on you, Jake, and put you down by the multitude. Then you gonna see that this ain't no game. You will see this ain't nothing but a big prison house, and you're one of the inmates, a person confined to an institution. And when you realize that America is an institution, in the day you will wake up. Institution, a society or organized, founded for a religion, educated, social, or similar purpose. A certification from a professional institution. And ain't America a professional institution that establish law, practice, or custom? Primary institutions that encompass many others institutions, both formal and informal, e.g. the family, government, the economy, education, and religion. Most important, institutions considered abstractly having both objects and subjects. Aspects, examples include money and marriage. Captivity, the condition of being in prison or confined. Imprisonment, confinement, short for Babylonian captivity. The state of being captive. Captivity, noun, state of being a prisoner. Caught, taken, prisoner. To take, hold, seize, bondage, servitude, subjection, bondage, legal condition of a slave. But Jake, he don't understand that he's still a slave, He think he free, because he has a few privileges like a car and, apartment or a house that he's renting. It'll never be yours. Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealt treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. And that's old Esau, you know. He done robbed us, you know. He done dealt treacherously with us. You know, when old Christopher Columbus came over here, you know, the tribes, you know, taught them everything, you know. This is how you know, clean yourself. This is how you know, get the fruit of the land. You know, this is how you kill the buffalo. And after he, you know, taught them all the good things, he dealt treacherously with them. Gave them smallpox, killed them, raped their women, took their children. So since you dealt treacherously with us, we're going to deal treacherously with you when you think, you know, when you stop to spoil. Deuteronomy 28 and 41. Thou shalt begot sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. You know, and that's what happened. You know, we don't enjoy our children here. You know, and our fathers, you know, they went into, they sons and daughters went into captivity too, and we're some of them. We're, you know, so we're not gonna enjoy nothing in captivity. You know, you're a prisoner, you're a slave. Isaiah 42 and 7. You know, but Jake, he don't believe, you know, just because, you know, he's a rapper or a singer or an actor, he think he free. But you still getting pooted on. (47 and 7). Isaiah 47 and Isaiah 42 and 7. To open the blind eyes, to bring out the prisoners from the prison, and them that sit in darkness out of the prison house. And that's what, you know, we were sitting in darkness, you know, and now our minds are free out of that prison, you know, the chains that was locked us in, thinking, you know, we was part of the 2/3. We Jake too, you know, we Jake also, you know, but the good Lord, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, then open our minds up, you know. To open the blind eyes, to bring out the prisoners from the prison, and them that sit in darkness out of the prison house. So our people, they sitting in darkness, you know, and don't even know, you know, they get high as a kite, you know. You know, they don't want to go to sleep, you know. They don't want to, you know, wake up to reality, you know, because if they stop that, you know, getting high all night and all day, you know, and see what's really going on, you know, they subject to go crazy, you know. So they want to hide from it, you know, be intoxicated, you know. And a quick precept to that is Isaiah 35 and 5. Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf shall be unstopped. Yes. A quick precept to that is John 9, 6 and 7. When he has thus spoken, He spat on the ground and made clay of the spittle, and he anointed the eyes of the blind man with the clay. And he said, go wash in the pool of Siloam. So that's synonymic for us, getting washed in this word, getting our mind clean. He done anointed our eyes, with the clay. He didn't open our eyes. We was once the blind, but now, we can see, when we see through Esau, Edom, we see that, hey, we're in captivity, and it's only, so much that we can do down here. And we see that we're serving a punishment for the wickedness that we have done. Isaiah 5:13. Therefore, my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst. So they don't got that living water that only Yahweh Shah can give. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So they dried up, the multitude are dried up with thirst, because this is the living water. Yahweh Shah is the living water to give us. You will thirst no more. Isaiah 65:2. I have spreaded out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people, which walk in a way that was not good after their own thoughts. So 2/3 of our people, they like being in this prison house. They like being in captivity, because they can do the wicked things that they do, so they enjoying this prison stay, Yeah, they numbing their brains with liquor and drugs, and with the wickedness they do. Jeremiah 22:22. The wind shall eat up all thy pastors, and thy lovers shall go into captivity. Surely then shalt thou be ashamed and confounded from all thy wickedness. And Jake loved being in wickedness, Jake loved going after, other men, women, Jake, he can you can be buddy with him, and he'll try to go after your daughter, Jake is full of a lot of wickedness, and that's why we're serving this punishment that we're serving right now, in this captivity, in this prison. And some of us, we're so wicked that we're on top of this prison. They got to set us in another prison. They got to. So you don't want to act right, in a normal prison. So we got to lock them down in our prison also. We got a COA prison for them. We're gonna send them to the state penitentiary. Since he want to act up, since he don't want to be a good slave, we're gonna send him to the penitentiary. And the Native Americans, when they first, when they was here before Columbus came, it wasn't no prisons here. It wasn't nothing until Esau came, and then the prison started up. Then they start locking them down. Esau, he'll put you in prison for anything. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Jeremiah 13 and 22. And if thou say in thy heart, wherefore come these things upon me? For the greatness of thy iniquity are thy skirt discovered, and thy heels made bare. Can an Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. So that's Esau. So if he could, he would keep us in this prison. But the Most High gonna get us up out of this captivity. This is our last captivity. But if he could, he'll keep us locked down forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. He can't change. Jeremiah 29 and 14. And I will be found of you, says the Lord Yahweh, and I will turn away your captivity, and I will gather you from all the nations and from all the places where I have driven you, says the Lord Yahweh, and I will bring you again unto the place where I caused you to be carried away captive. So the Most High, He's gonna bring us out of this prison house. This is our last punishment. It's almost done. Jeremiah 30, 1 through 3. This is the deliverance. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord Yahweh, saying, thus speak the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, saying, write these all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book. For lo, the day comes, says the Lord Yahweh, that I will bring again the captivity of my people, Israel and Judah, says the Lord Yahweh, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. So we're gonna go to the land of milk and honey. The kingdom. We're gonna get the kingdom. We're gonna possess it. No more captivity after this. Quick precept to that is Amos 9. 14 and 15. And I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build the waste city and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit of them. And I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be pulled out of their land, which I have given them, says the Lord Yahweh, thy power. So this is our last captivity. This is our last sentence, our last punishment. No more prison houses for us. No more. Quick precept to that is Ezekiel 34 and 28. And they shall no more be a prey to the heathens, neither shall the beasts of the land devour them, but they shall dwell safely, and none shall make them afraid. So it ain't gonna be no more, oh, here come the police, Nothing's gonna make us afraid. 2 Chronicles 6. 37 through 39. Yet if they bethink themselves in the land wherein they are carried captive, and turn and pray unto thee in the land of their captivity, saying, we have sinned, we have done amiss, and have dealt wickedly. If they return to thee with all thy heart and with all their souls in the land of their captivities, whether they have carried them captive, and pray towards their land which thou gavest unto their father, and towards the city which thou hast chosen, and towards the house which I have built for thy name, then hear thou from heaven, even from thy dwelling place, their prayers and their supplications, and maintain their cause, and forgive thy people which have sinned against thee. And that's what the prophets are doing right now. We're praying, for forgiveness, asking the Most High, to forgive us of our sins and our iniquities. Ezra 9 and 7. Since the day of our fathers have we been in great trespasses unto this day, and for our iniquities have we, our kings and our priests, been delivered into the hands of the kings of the lands, to the sword, to captivity, and to a spoil, and to confusion of face, as it is this day. So right now we have confusion of face. We don't know who's an Israelite because we've been mixed. The tares with the wheat. We've been spoiled. We still in this prison house. And a quick precept to that is Psalms 106 and 6. We have sinned with our fathers. We have committed iniquity. We have done wickedly. And that's all Jay do. He love doing wickedness, He can't go to sleep without doing something wicked. First Kings 8 and 47. Another precept to that. Yet if they shall bethink themselves in the land where they were carried captive, and repent, and make supplication unto thee in the land of them that carried them captive, saying, we have sinned, we have done perversely, we have committed wickedness. Daniel's 9 and 5. So Jake loves smoking and drinking, getting fucked up, love being gay, love being a lesbian, Uncles love to sleep with sleep with they nieces, you know. They're around the house, you know, watching their niece grow up, you know, being wicked, being a wicked uncle, you know. Daniel 9:5. Jake brother wanna sleep with his brother's wife, you know. Jake cousin wanna sleep with his cousin wife, you know. Daniel 9:5. We have sinned and have committed iniquity and have done wicked and have rebelled, even by departing from thy precepts and from thy judgments. You know, so we didn't departed from, you know, the precepts and, you know, so and thy judgments, you know, because he judgments. So we didn't rebel, you know. So Jake loves stealing from each other, you know, cussing out each other, talking bad to each other, you know, being real scammers to each other. Nicodemus 4:4. Hear, O our power, for we are despised, and turn their reproach upon their own head, and give them for a prey in the land of captivity. So we're despised out here, you know. When they see Jake, you know, like, look at that nigga, I look at that wetback, I look at that Indian, you know. We're despised among all the nations. Psalms 14:7. Oh, that the salvation of Israel were come out of Zion, when the Lord Yahweh brings back the captivity of his people. Jacob shall rejoice and Israel shall be glad. You know, so we're not going to be in this prison house, you know, for too long now. You know, because this is the end of the movie. You know, this is when it gets exciting, you know. It's when the end of the movie come, you know, at any good movie, and this is the best movie ever made, you know. So you know it's gonna get exciting when we're at the end of this movie. So, you know, we're gonna rejoice, you know, after being, you know, spit on, despised, you know. We're gonna jump for joy, rejoice. The underdogs. Job 42:10. And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. So Yahweh by Yahweh Shai gave Job twice as what he had, you know. And Job was in a captivity, you know. Even though he was you know, boils and everything. So the Most High can put you in a captivity, you know, of yourself, within yourself. So for that captivity, he kept believing in the Most High, kept giving him praise, and the Most High gave him twice as much, you know. Quick precept for that is Isaiah 40:2. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished. Her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquities is pardoned. For she has received of the Lord's Yahweh hands double for all her sins. You know, so our iniquities are pardoned now, you know. So when we done received double, you know, the Most High was angry at us, you know. That means since we done got double, Esau, you gonna get double. Yes, you will. Because we gonna give you double of our portion. So you gonna get double, Esau. Yes, and with that, we're gonna give all praises and glory to Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Shalom.